I use these just for little day rides, and then sometimes when I go just for overnight, I'll use some. Okay, these are feed bags, or I call them morals. I guess that's the Spanish term for them. They're canvas, got a little leather breather. Okay, it's okay. I'm not gonna get it. All right. I have these soft Panniers. I don't even know when I got these or where I got them. I've had them for many years. They're a kind of a cordura, I guess. They're similar to this. Well, they're just like this mountain ridge gear. Anyway, I use these just for little day rides. And then sometimes when I go just for overnight, I'll use them. You can carry. I have a set of hard Panniers and I use those too. I don't like to use them when I'm just taking a day ride, because this I can reach in here and I can just get stuff. I don't throw a hitch or anything over it. It rides, it don't bounce. I mean, we don't have any problems without a hitch. This is what I carry in them. Now this was just a day ride. We just went for about, I don't know, I said probably about 7 or 8 miles, something like that. Anyway, I have them tied up with a strap right here. I run it through these straps on this. These are my saddle bags and my cantle bag right there. My waters, these are these, I can't pronounce that. Dromedary bags. I carry these full of waters. I watered the dogs up there so they're not near as full. I put these little choke chains on them because I didn't like this little nylon strap because I had one break. I could have used smaller choke chain. I probably should have got smaller choke chain, and I probably will. And then I just have these little clips. Bought these at Tractor Supply. Just snap them into those eyes. Carry 2 of them. Each one of these is 6 liters, so I carry 12 liters of water for the dogs. This is the desert. It's hot out here. We can find some stock tanks from time to time, but I like to carry my own water. That way, if I'm trailing something and they get hot and they're you can tell they're kind of wearing out, you can stop and water them. Hopefully get them going again. Okay, I carry these Mountain Ridge saddle bags. Inside of them, it's got a little zipper in the top. Carry my cup in case I need to drink something. In this zippered pocket, I carry my hunting license. I don't have much with me today. I got a little fire starting kit, cotton balls in Vaseline. Oh, I got some Leave PM just in case I'm hurting and I need to take a nap. Then I got these little fire starting things, like a little, I don't know, someone sent these to me, a little packet of fire starters. These little fire starter turds, I don't know, but they work good. And then I've got one of these, what do you call it? I also carry my handy dandy lighter. Now in the cantle bag, I bet it's 75 degrees out here right now. And it's November 6th. I have some skinning knives, Knives of Alaska. That one still has deer stuff on it, maybe oryx. I got a puffy jacket, First Light. Go further, stay longer, stay warmer, all that stuff. Let's get to the other side. On this side, I don't have nothing in this zippered packet right now. Oh, I got my good camera. I carry this camera, it's a Lumix. It's got a telephoto lens on it. It was real expensive. I carry it in case I need to take a picture of something far away, or I want to take a picture of something far away. What we call my pee-pee pill. If you're an old man, you know what I'm talking about. It's Flomax. And then I just have an extra water in there. Now, I have these rigged up. Let me show you. Right here, I put these straps on here with these little snapper hooks. That way I can wrap it around the bucks there, and it holds it in place. This little jet boil zip fits just perfect in one of these. Mountain Ridge Gear makes this stuff. See, this goes over and you can put your raincoat or anything right underneath there. And then these flip over and buckle. So they tighten up, and if you have your raincoat or anything underneath there, it'll keep them from falling out, keep it from falling out. Now this is something I added, is these little ties right here. See, it's got little loops underneath here that you're supposed to be able to tie it to your saddle strings. I didn't really like that, so I made these where they'll slip through these carabiners on my back cinch D here, and I can pull it up pretty tight. Like that. Do it on both sides, cinch it down tight. Don't carry too much weight on these. You'll sore up your animal's kidneys. You know, if you have this zip boil, you got 4 waters in the front of this and an extra water, whatever you need in here, an extra coat. You could put a lightweight sleeping bag underneath here and carry a couple of dehydrated meals, and you would be good to go in pretty warm weather. Anyway, so that's the saddlebags. I always carry those in the back of the truck. In the panniers themselves, oh, this is one of those little bitty thermoses. I love to have like soup or something hot while I'm out there. My drone, my Mavic 2 drone. A little dish to water the dogs in. I got some better ones than that. Cheap wool blanket off of Amazon. I carry 2 of those. And that's all that's in there. Hey, get out of that. This side, I got a tarp. I'll put a link, everything I'll put a link to. This tarp is on Amazon. It's a nice tarp. I got a little chair, aluminum foil. This stuff's really, really handy. I got lots of it. It's what they use to pull the cable through those fiber optics, through those pipes. You can carry a wad of that, and it comes in handy for anything you want. These are handy too. Parachute cloth with these little figure 9 lock. I haven't used them yet, but you can run them through and run them back and pull them tight and then cinch them down. That way if you're setting up your tarp or whatever. Titanium spork should go in another bag. TP. That's it. The main thing is I got to carry water, and I carry, well, got my iPhone right there, and this is my pommel bags. Pommel bags made from Mountain Ridge Gear. I carry a Gopro Hero8. It's got a media kit on it, but it's got a microphone and everything, and I think the sound is pretty good. Just a little selfie stick, kicks out as a tripod. That way when you get those shots of me riding by or whatever, I have this sitting on a rock or whatever. My Winchester Model 94 3030. My dad bought me this when I was about 10 or 11 years old. I carry waters and whatever else I need pretty fast access to. Up on top here, like I said before, these are little peanut butters. They're Justin's almond butters and peanut butters. Pretty easy snack. Carry this neat little flashlight. Fits on your wrist like that. My daughter bought this for me. It's got one little LED in there, but it hangs on you. I really like it. And just an old timer knife that a guy who worked for me gave to me. It's a handy little knife to have. I cut meat and everything else with it. You know, it holds an edge real good. I always throw my trash and everything in there. So that's all that's up there, plus that little thermos fits right up here. I can really put 2 thermoses in there, 2 of those little thermoses, if I'm real hungry. I carry my Alpha 200, I think is what it is. Anyway, it's a GPS tracking unit for my dogs. It also has an inReach in it, Garmin inReach, where I can message and talk to my wife through Messenger, and she can send me messages also. I can also, it has like 18 levels of stimulation. If I need to get my dogs from doing something they're not supposed to do, I can shock them. And then it also has a tone, but I train all my dogs to come to me on a tone. So typically I don't have to shock them, I can tone them and they come back to me. The inReach is real handy, and then it has all the functions of a regular GPS. I mean, it's got your maps and where you're going and your speed and how fast and all that stuff. So, pretty handy deal. I've got my Silky Big Boy. Showed you this before. This is a wicked wicked saw. Two-handed. I don't worry about it much out here because we don't have any timber, but if I get up in the higher country, it's handy to have. Clear trail, cut you some logs at night, whatever you need. I mean, it's a dandy. I got it just hanging there and it's about to come loose. Carrying my GoPro 360 Mac. This is the second one I had. They sent me another one for free because I scratched the lens on the other one, and I didn't have this one for 2 days, and I scratched the lens on this one too. These are handy, they're nice, they'll work as good as a regular GoPro in like what they call hero mode, where you just stick it and point at yourself, or you can do it 360 and it's all the way around you, except that one lens is scratched now. But it's a pain in the butt to edit. It is for me. You know, I don't know. I carry it with me in case I decide to get a shot of some sort. More waters. It's a sawbuck saddle with a wool pack pad set up with a britchin. Like I said before, the britchin, it hooks to the front cinch and the back and the rings on the saddle, and it keeps the saddle from sliding forward. And it keeps it in place. I haven't had to use a breast collar on this mule yet with the pack saddle. Maybe if I packed heavier, I would. So what do I carry on me? Most of the time I have a cowboy hat. I have this little Petzl rechargeable headlamp. I really like it because of the band on it. That thing, you can wear it on your head like that, or you can just slip it over your hat. During the winter time, even though it's getting to 75 degrees, you wear a felt hat. I have a stampede string hooked to it. That way, if the wind starts blowing, wanting to blow my hat off, I can pull that, tighten it up under there, and it's not going to blow my hat off. And it looks cool. I always try to carry a bandana with me. I like these silk ones. In the morning, you wrap it around your neck and it keeps you cool. In the afternoon, if you need to, you can drape it over your head and your ears and keep your ears from getting sunburned. I like to carry another one right in here like that. This one's pretty cool because it's got all kinds of brands. It's kind of cowboy. This is a little bag that I carry. It's hard cased, and it's got my extra batteries for the cameras and extra SD cards. Of course, in here, I got the lighters. Pair of old man looking glasses, reading glasses. I wear these, we call them Pancho Villa chaps. They're little half chaps. When you're riding, you can see right there, when you're riding, your leg gets bumped into mesquites and cat claw and everything else, and they really protect you. You can see, well, I'll show you my beautiful legs, but look at all the marks from where I didn't wear them the other day. I'm all scarred up. My wife bought me these gloves. They're like gauntlet gloves, or welder's gloves, but they've got this extra leather, and they really protect your arms. When you're riding through brush and stuff, a lot of times you put your arm up like that, and it'll protect this part of your arm. And see, that's that cat claw I was talking about. It's not, this is just like one little old bow. You can see it's up there on the side of this hill. See those little pokers it's got on it? So if you're riding through it thick, you can just put your arm up like that, kind of push it away from you. And then you can see on my half chaps, this is all I have that's exposed. Yeah, they protect my arms and they keep your hands warm. And then I have to be real careful. I got those little skin cancers they have to burn off of me all the time, so I have to stay covered up. Spurs, I just wear a pair of cheap Spurs I bought down there at a store. I've won some Spurs that I haven't wore. These are, what do they call those? Triple X boots. I like them. They got just a little bit of a heel, not much, but they're comfortable to ride in or walk in. And I still feel like I'm wearing cowboy boots when, you know, they slip on. They're slip-ons. So they're kind of like cowboy boots. My breeches, had a guy ask me, say, "Hand, what kind of pants are those you're wearing?" These are made out of hemp. I think it was Wrangle Star. I was watching one of his videos, and he went to these hemp pants. They're real abrasion resistant. They're lightweight. They're pretty thin. I like the way the pockets are made on the back. I can put stuff in my pocket in the back, and when I sit down, it goes to the side. They're kind of slotted down the side of your leg instead of right on your butt cheeks. Not much for just a day ride, and really, I mean, like carrying the blankets and stuff is probably overkill. I like to get in the habit of taking a pack animal. I think it's just beneficial. Let me show you this. This headstall is a halter and a headstall made into one. So it's got these snaps. Now Agnes doesn't like taking this out of her mouth. She gets scared, it's gonna bump her teeth. But they just snap to these little rings, and then, I mean, you got your halter on her. And then all you gotta do is put that back in and snap it up. I just use a little old shanked, really slow, I call it slow. The longer they are, they're faster. The top of your shank, I forget what you call that. Anyway, just a chain curb, it's a little bit twisted. I call that a grazing bit. Just got little rings on it for the reins. Not much, she responds well to it when she wants to. If she don't want to, then I make her. And then old Jet's got a motivation halter. It's a little loose. I need to get it tightened up. It needs to ride about right there. But anyway, it's got this chain. I broke this. I had to put a carabiner on it, but it works all right. When it pulls on it, it pulls up there and it puts pressure under his chin, and he walks out like that because he tends to get a little bit lazy. He's an old man. So does Ruth, though. They all do. So that's a handy deal if you're going to be dragging along a pack animal. All my dogs, except one, have the GPS tracking collars on them. I think they call these TT 15s or 115s or something. They work good. Training collar too, you can shock them. Sissy, come here, Sissy. Ah, you guys, bunch of hoodlums. Bunch of terrorists is what you are. Come here, Sissy. Come here, Timmy. Here's Sissy. I got 3 or 4 of these collars. I can't remember. I think I got 4 of them. These are Johnson Telemetry Collars. We used to call them beep beep collars. And they have a 16,000 hour battery in them. So, like Sissy, and she's not going to be, oops, sorry. You don't have to worry about her needing to be shocked. The only thing is if she gets off and gets to trailing something and I lose her, I'm not paying attention, then I can go find her. You turn these on and off with a magnet. Look at that thing, it's already splitting. That magnet slides right down in that little slot, and the piece of inner tube keeps it there. And that turns it off. So yeah, those are nice. They got a lot of range on them and they got a long battery life. So if you lose your dogs, you know, for more than 48 hours or whatever it is, you still have the opportunity to go find them with that. I just use an old Tracker Maxima. It tracks 217, frequency 217. So if I'm looking for my dog, you turn that on and you'll hear a beep, 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 beep. And it's got a little dial here that you can dial the sensitivity. So you can go beep, 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 beep. So you know that dog's that way. It's not real accurate, but it's comforting to know you can get a signal on your dog. All this tracking equipment that we use, it's mainly for the dog safety, so we can get to the dog. Most of the time, I stay with my dogs. Like today, I was out there, I never once pulled out my Garmin, my tracker. I didn't need to. In this country, you can stay with your dogs, and I think that's really important. I've got a solar system set up in my trailer. I got a 100-watt solar panel on top of it, and I have an inverter in there. I got 2 6-volt batteries in a series to make 12 volt, and so I got AC power. I got those real powerful LED lights on the side so I can saddle up before daylight, or if I get back after dark, I can unsaddle in the light. And then I can keep all my collars in there and charge them. And that way I don't have to worry about taking them in and out of the house, or in and out of the tack room or wherever and putting them on. I take them off out here, everything happens out here, and they're charged, always, hopefully. If you have any questions, let me know, and I'll see what I can do to answer them. You know, I'm not real good at this kind of video, but if you want to watch one of my packing videos from a long time ago, or I'll put a playlist. I'll put the link to the playlist right here. that's one of where my packing videos are. I hope to do a lot more this year. Thanks guys for watching. Appreciate it. Onward and upward.